There are 17 different things a guy can do when he lies to give himself away. Guy's got 17 pantomimes. Woman's got 20. Guy's got 17. But if you know them, like you know your own face, they'd be lie detectors all to hell. Now, what we got here is a little game of show and tell. You don't want to show me nothing, but you tell me everything.
All right, folks, most of you know my next guest from his celebrity interviews on Howard Stern's nationally syndicated radio show. Tonight, he's here with his band to perform a song from his self-titled debut album. Please join me in welcoming back our friend, Stuttering John.
Hey, chatters and dabblers. Doing something a little bit different today. Been a busy few weeks in Watch a While, so let's get straight into it. Tonight, Cock Tease, Casey Armstrong is finally going to give us what we've all been waiting for. He's going to show us all the evidence. He's either going to reveal he's a fucking liar and should have known better, just like Shuley and his other fucking dabblers, using the blatant troll bullshit to sell you fuckers drama. I mean, of course, if you're an Uncle Rico fan, it doesn't take more than someone standing over you dangling a set of keys to keep you entertained, but you know. Don't forget, if you are a triggered fan of the early onset dementia simulator that is the Shuley Network, you can like, subscribe, leave your comments, and hit notifications so you can spurg out every time I upload a new video. So since we last spoke, Casey has appeared in an interview with Cardiff and put out yet another fucking teaser for the Big John episode that is supposed to be happening tonight. It's hours away. I say supposed to be happening because, as you will see, Casey appears to be completely fucking incompetent. Well, that or a liar. I mean, he knows he's a liar. He knows. And if you don't, you're going to see for yourself. Trust me. Let's get down to business. It's strange, because Cardiff doesn't usually start his shows with a warning. But he did this one.
I do think the Dabbler community has been maligned by some, but they are really a warm and welcoming family. But I will warn you, don't cross these motherfuckers. Because
it's not my thing.
They will destroy you, Casey.
Oh my God! In a minute, I wouldn't screw with any of them.
They will destroy you.
Well, this isn't part of the community, but I've already been challenged to a fight by Stuttering John, and I've been so scared since. I have been shaking, and I don't want to feel that fear ever again.
We don't want you to fear that fear.
Thank you.
Oh, if everything's kosher, mate, you got nothing to fear. Nothing at all. If it's all kosher. Cardiff didn't pull no punches with the questions, neither did my boy Ian Hawke, as you will see.
Yeah. Casey, are you gay?
I think life might be easier if I was, but I just don't have it. It's a chemical thing. It's like you're born. I don't care. I think you're born a certain way. You're wired a certain way. And I just don't have that attraction for guys. That's all I can tell you. I've never had a gay experience.
Have you ever dabbled?
What does that mean? Dabble? What do you mean, dabble?
You know.
Oh, I do stand up for years.
No. I meant in
what's that supposed
gayness.
To be?
No. Okay. No. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
What the fuck's going on there? You can't answer that question. It's easy. You just say yes. You say no. What's all this little dance he's putting on for us? So what the fuck's going on, Casey? What are you hiding? There's no shame in it. Not nowadays. And you can answer questions because, I mean, have a look.
Casey, have you ever used steroids?
Yes.
How fucking simple was that? And yet you made fucking the question, are you gay, just seem complicated. Then you get confused over the word dabble. Well, what's going on in your head, mate?
Ian Hawke with $4.99. Casey, in 2014, why did WRNW1 claim they signed you to a multi-million-dollar deal? In 2015, why did Jenna Reese write a story claiming you're a scammer?
I don't know who that person is, and when they put out a press release, I had nothing to do with it. That's the company I was working for. I got hired to do just interviews. I had nothing to do with that company. I was just someone that they hired like a jock, like an on-air DJ. So I interviewed people, and there's been talk, and it really brings me down when people think that the station that I've had and been on the air for 6 years, WMAP, put out 2 books, I can't tell you how many letters I've saved. I haven't had one person charge back or advertiser charge back. Everyone's been happy, and I run business the way that I like to be treated. I don't scam anybody, and that makes me upset. So if you're going to post or anyone's going to post stuff like that, please just do the research first. All right. You can not like me and you can say I'm a jerk or not like what I do, but just don't make up lies. At least research it first, because I never did anything. I never scammed anybody. I wouldn't want to be scammed. So why would I do that to somebody else? That's the honest truth. So, but
heard it here, Ian Hawk. You heard it here.
Thank you for asking that. I'm glad that I got to say that, because it bothers me. Stuff like that bothers me. I'm not that type of person.
No one's charged back. No one's complained. I don't know if you've paid the money to get on one of these fucking interviews or in one of his silly books that on one occasion for about a day outsold J.K. Rowling. If you've paid for that shit, are you really going to admit to have been so fucking stupid that you now want your money back? Are you going to admit to having fucked up that bad? I don't think so. My boy Ian Hawke, the real Ian Hawke, threatening the heat. Love it. I love that shameless little plug as well. Oh yeah, WMAP, 2 books. Available at all shitty bookstores. Right next to easy for you to say. Oh, jeez.
Ian Hawk, thank you again for the $4.99. This is for KC. Thank you for answering my questions. Please write a check to John with the details on how he will send the money to KC. Thank you.
Yeah. He took down my channel.
Did he though? Because I've got it on good authority that he's currently using a completely different channel. And this one was set up after the other one had already been taken away.
So as I alluded to at the beginning of the show, I was unblocked by Stuttering John today. Stuttering John has been on a unblocking binge over the last few days. His tone on Twitter, his demeanor seems to have taken a shift. All right around the time that you came out with a tease that you had some things to say.
Yeah.
Do you think that that Stuttering John is trying to change the narrative, so to speak, and maybe get some people on his side before this big information comes out? And is that information going to come out tonight, Casey Armstrong?
Yeah, Cardiff, man. I was thinking about putting that together, and my producer, big shout out to Bon Jovial. He's awesome. He's been doing some editing for me, and I'm gonna get it to him. But here's the thing, man. I responded because he wanted. I heard because I don't go on. Maybe I'm blocked. I don't know. I heard he wanted to challenge me to a fight, so I put it out there like, no, I don't want to fight you. I enjoy my freedom. I enjoy. I don't want to hurt anybody. So no, I will not be fighting John, and I am going to just do a kind of a retro with all the correspondence that I've had. And I kind of like if the dabblers and everyone in the universe would let me know what they think, because I don't believe in my heart that he contacted. Well, I mean, all signs point to it. The people I trust tell me that's his account, and he did contact my mom, and he did say, called me out and said some really bad things about me. But in my heart, I can't believe that he would do that. But everybody tells me, yeah, that's him. He's doing it. So I'm going to just put it out there. I'm going to just read what I got. I'm going to show you the addresses that it came from. And I really hope that it wasn't him. But like I said, the people that I trust and have no stake, no dog in the race, they tell me it's him because they've been
there.
Yeah, and they've been contacted through the same address. And there's another real good friend of mine whose husband or wife or better half was contacted, who had nothing to do with anything. And that I know is 100% true. So I guess my being naive and gullible to think that people are basically good, I think I think this is just me showing my gullibility. I'm sure it is him, but I don't want to believe it is. Why would you do that? I mean, you screw with me as much as you want, but why would you involve? I don't know.
Right, a few things I need to bring up there. He heard. He fucking heard. This isn't the narrative. Come on, Casey, don't forget the story. He challenged you to a fight. You didn't hear that he had. What? Which one is it? And who doesn't have a stake in the race? Like who? Which Dabbleverse podcaster has no stake in this? As long as there's drama, real or otherwise, everyone profits from it. He knows that as well as you know that. See, if I was Casey, I'd say yes to the fight and make a day of it. Do it for charity or something. I'm sure the early onset dementia simulator crew will attend to play the boom drop every time a punch lands. But the interesting part here is when he says husband and then obviously tries to cover it up. So someone's husband was contacted. So who does he mean? I mean, I'm guessing he's talking about Monique. That radio gunk bird. Oh, she's lovely, isn't she? Because didn't John have a whole thing with a husband at one point? Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. But Casey knew he'd fucked up. That was funny.
Jules David with another $5. A great question, Casey. I got to ask.
Is that
why?
Law's wife?
Yes.
I like that show.
Why do you want to come out now with all the Stuttering John stuff? Where were you for the last few years when Dabblers needed you? And you probably would have really cashed in. You're coming in at the tail end of a trend here.
Yeah, no, you're right. But the thing was, Jules, I didn't know that he said all that stuff about me. Like, I didn't know any of it. I didn't pay attention to it. I was just working, doing my thing, working a job. And my friend Autumn, who's no longer with us, she would get mad about the stuff that he wrote. I'm like, Autumn, it's so long ago. It's like 20 years ago. Nobody cares. He's just goofing around. If he feels that way, fine. It doesn't matter. It's not going to bother me, But then once I got to start watching some stuff, a guy just said some really, it just wasn't funny. It was like an attack. So all these things that he said, I'm like, well, all right, I'll just speak my piece here, and I'll just, do 3 or 4 videos, and a lot of people like them, and they want to hear this stuff. So I think for me personally, I got about like 1 or 2 videos left, but if people like them, I'll just, hey, people have been so cool. I'll do more of them. But the next one is going to be all the correspondence between us as far as emails and texts and stuff. And I got no, I have no angle here. I'm just telling you what's happening. I'll show it to you guys, and then after that, I'll goof around if they still want me to do stuff, because I really like these people. They're so cool, and they're really kind to me, like you. You are on here. What you people don't know is that Cardiff was on for like an hour or an hour, 2 hours beforehand, trying to get me to understand how to work this, because this is a new thing. This isn't radio. And there's been so many other people, like I mentioned, Bon Jovi, Monique. Everyone's helping out, and I like to be around that type of stuff. I like those people. I like the potato.
Yes, thank you. Yes, we did try to get do this stream on your channel. Get you, so that's at the Casey Armstrong.
Yeah, but since John took me down, now I got to go and I have to appeal so I can do live streams.
You can't. You're shut down from doing live streaming. So yes, that is extremely.
He don't half get fidgety when he mentions John taking down his channel and shit, doesn't he? All coughing and nervous looking. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just seeing what I want to see. Who knows? But what I do see is him knowing he couldn't fucking stream, but he had fucking Cardiff sit there teaching him how to fucking stream for a fucking hour. What the fuck? This fucker takes an hour before realising, oh yeah, I just remembered I got a fucking email from YouTube saying I can't ever stream until I fucking apologise for some titties being on my channel or some bullshit. And it's not even a fucking same channel!
And I kind of helped myself out because I learned, which is weird because everything's changed, but I learned how to use the engineering equipment so I could actually edit it, put it on. We use carts. I don't even know if you know what that is.
Oh, so you can fucking learn something. Jesus. But fucking streaming, the fucking easiest shit. You literally just press start stream, off you go. Easy as fuck, Jesus.
Casey,
Yes.
I think we're going to start wrapping up.
Awesome.
What do you have to plug?
Well, I got to tell you that I have someone in Canada that is doing a grand opening on Saturday. It's called Lavender Lane. It's in Ontario, Canada, and Saturday is the grand opening. They moved to like a bigger place. They got Reiki. They got like tapping. Everything's spiritual. It's like the mall for holistic health. So that's going on. And I got my my YouTube channel, which is Casey Armstrong 1. Please be a subscriber, and we're gonna work it out later where I can start streaming. And
Yes, we'll get you streaming.
Yeah, I'm just big shout out to Bon Jovial and Radio Gunk. I love those guys. Julie, Anthony, and to you. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you to the Dabblers and everyone who's been so cool to me. It's really been a great experience with how cool you guys have been. So I just want to say thanks.
Is this Lavender Lane?
Yeah.
This is Lavender Lane. Save the date. March 25th, 10 to 4.
It's a grand reopening, and it's a great thing.
Is a good friend of yours?
Yes.
Well, if you are in Canada, first of all, I'm sorry that you're in Canada. But if you are in Canada, what?
Did you ever live in Canada? I hear it in your accent.
Oh, Minnesota.
Okay. Got
Minnesota, yes.
Okay.
But yes, go to Lavender Lane Wellness Center. I'm not sure where they are, but Lavender Lane, ptw.ca. Big plug for Lavender Lane today.
Cool.
Oh, that's nice of him, helping out a mate. That place looks lovely. Bunch of hippie shit, though, isn't it? It's like crystal fucking healers and shit. If you go to the website, you can find things out. Like the free interviews on there with Casey Armstrong. Mate, I thought your business was people pay you to do interviews. Did they just pay you for that plug as well? I just asked the questions. So there you go, a few of the interesting bits that came out of the Cardiff interview. All the dick sucking and potato, oh, I love potato. Yeah, that's all. I had to get rid of shit tons of that. I mean, he just fucking... Who are these people so excited about the fucking potato filter? Potato. So then comes along another KC teaser promo, the fucking, the third one now, but this is the one before the proper reveal. It's still the fourth fucking teaser though, isn't it? Jesus Christ, let's have a look at what
Okay.
If he can't slip out of the way, he's
all right.
Talented. If not, he's a dum-dum.
Here we go, guys. Here is our first test show. Well, it's not. It's a promo. It's not going to be a show. Hold on. Listen to this. American Gardens building on West 81st Street on the 11th floor. My name is Casey Armstrong, and I'm 44 years old. I believe in taking care of myself, in a balanced diet, in a rigorous exercise routine. In the morning, if my face is a little bit puffy, I'll put on...
Yeah, I got my ball because I like sports and shit, innit? What is it? What's with the prop? Come on, mate. Put it away. And the fucking green screen. Jesus Christ. We've seen your studio anyway, mate. Just fucking... But even you can't even add a green screen without keeping that fucking WMAP logo right there. Jesus. Just pick pick one.
An ice pack while doing my stomach crunches. I can do 1,000 now. After I remove the ice pack, I use a deep pore cleanser lotion. And in the shower, I use a water-activated gel cleanser and then a honey almond butter scrub. And on the face, an exfoliating gel scrub. Then I apply an herb mint facial routine. I always use an aftershave lotion with little or no alcohol because alcohol dries your face out and it makes you look older. Then moisturizer, then an anti-aging eye balm, followed by a...
He's not having a breakdown. Just in case you haven't seen the movie, this is a whole thing from American Psycho. This isn't some original artsy shit he's doing or him having a breakdown or anything like that. He's just copying a movie he likes. Who the fuck does that?
final moisturizing protective lotion. There is an idea of a Casey Armstrong, some kind of abstraction, but there is no real me, only an entity, something illusionary. And though I can hide my cold gaze and you can shake my hand and feel flesh gripping yours, and maybe you can even sense our lifestyles are probably comparable,
cringe.
I simply am not there.
You're listening to the world's most amazing people on 103.9 LI News Radio. Now, here's your host, Casey Armstrong.
Great opener. Anyway, let's see what happens.
All right, guys. Hey, I'm told I'm not supposed to play music. I can't play music. And nice to see you guys in there. Hey, guys, what's going on? I am learning, so please bear with me here. This is first kind of like promo to the first show, which will be very soon. And I'm going to read your guys' comments in a minute.
It's not the first fucking promo. This is like the fourth fucking promo. Oh, you've just...
But I just want to tell you what I'm doing here. What I want to do is, I think I got the gist now on how to work everything. You see the back, it's a little, it's not there yet, but you guys will see as you bear with me. Hopefully you'll stick with me, and I'll be able to put on a show, various topics. It's not all going to be about one topic, but I do have to tackle the John thing first. I have
It won't be about one topic. Of course it fucking will. Your whole fucking comeback is built around John. Jesus, you're gonna hope to hang on to enough viewers after you fucking blow your load. Especially with what you tell us you got coming up. I'm gonna be fucking switching off straight away.
I have a bunch of... I know, it's so stupid. Look, I don't want to be one of the... And I'm going to read all you guys' stuff, but I just want to tell you what I'm doing first. I don't want to be one of the low-hanging fruit. I don't want to make everything about John, but
he's gonna.
The reason why I am is because once I got turned on to like the dabbling universe and stuff like that, it was so funny. But at the same time that it was so funny, I got privy to all these things that John said about me. And it's like, no, that's not okay. And then when he starts to, then he takes my channel down and he threatens to fight me, which I'm not going to do. There will not be I will not fight John. I have no interest in fighting him. And I'm really hoping that by some strange reason, where's the camera? Yeah. I'm hoping some strange reason that somehow this is all fake. Like somehow it's all trolls. But people that I do trust have told me that it is John. John's the one that wrote these things. He's the one that contacted my family, contacted my sweet mother.
Really trying to sell us the idea of a sweet mother. Eesh. I won't badmouth her. I don't think any of you should be bad. Let's leave the mums out of this, yeah? I mean, it was awful when people started spreading that rumour about Ace Melendez getting cream pied by the Major. That was horrible. You nasty bastards. But he won't beat him up now. He won't take part in it, you know. What with his record. He plays up being this innocent, peaceful fucker now, but this cunt had no problem bragging about all the people he beat up back in the day, and he's driving around starting shit with strangers. Just everything seems like a lie.
That's probably why I'm doing this. Like, I can't beat you up. I can't do that. I never would. You know, I'll leave that to yourself. I'll never do that. But I got a hard time believing that you would do something like that. And people are like, well, Case, why are you doing this? Are you just doing this because, you know, people want to hear it? Yeah, somewhat, I guess. But the main reason is because of what I just told you, contacting my family. And normally I wouldn't care. But like I said, when I started getting into what you guys are doing on like those forums and you know, the Dabbleverse and everything that's so funny, like the editing, like the song parodies and everything, it's just hilarious. But at the same time, I got to see what he said about me. The guy hates me, and it's different. It's not like someone who doesn't know me going to make fun of me. Okay, that's fine. You think I suck? That's fine. But this is a guy that I thought was my friend, and if there's any question on why I'm doing it, let me just read this to you, and then I'll get to all you guys. I swear, okay?
Why? I bet the reason why he's doing it is that there ain't no money in a radio station that no one listens to, or books that no one but the friends and or families of those that have paid to appear in buy. It has nothing to do with super chats. No. Won't be seeing them make an appearance. Just another slimy fuck playing victim for profit. Plenty of that going around. Oh, my dear sweet mother.
This is just this isn't even the first show because I don't want to do everything on John. But once I have to finish that first before I can get it. I got great videos for you guys. I got there's some really funny stuff. Like, for instance, I was just watching Bellator, which is MMA on Friday night. And this guy was retiring. He had fought like 40 times and he won, but it was a boring fight. He was a wrestler and he was just kind of laying on the guy. And, you know, he's taking his gloves off and he's retiring and stuff like that. And after he wins, they go back and they're interviewing him and the place is going crazy, booing him. I heard out of the corner one person yelling, "Your family sucks," because he had brought his kid and his wife. It's just stuff like that. I want to show you these clips, you know, because every time I see something funny, like I'll put it in a category, in a folder, and I got like, you know, 50 things I want to show you guys. Can you believe that? How rude! Your family sucks. I mean, it's rude and it's not funny, but
already knows he can't ride that John train beyond revealing that he's been getting trolled and fucked with. I mean, that's a possibility. It might all be true. We're going to see in a couple of hours. It's fucking exciting, isn't it? But don't you worry, because once that fucking John tent is done with, he's got a whole folder of boring shit to play at you while you tell yourself this is entertainment, because he was on something that was good once.
It's amusing. It's rude. But okay, so let me just get back. I'm telling you why I'm doing this, and I'll get to your comments, and then that will be my promo for the John show, which will be coming up in the next day or two. All right. So Autumn, who was so close to me. This great girl. She was one of my best friends. We lost her 2 years ago, and she used to work for me too. And she used to get mad when John would badmouth me, and I didn't care. I never even knew until I told you, like I got into the Dabbleverse and I got into seeing all this stuff. But this is from John's book, and it was printed out for me. You tell me, like I shouldn't respond to this?
Now, I'm not going to bore you with what's written in the book because you've either heard it before, or you should go to Who Are These Podcasts, sign up to the Patreon, and listen to the Easy For You to Say bonus episodes. Listen to the people that made John entertaining again. Not another fucking dabbler.
All right, that's what I'm going to save that for the show, guys. And I swear I'm going to get to you. I'm not even reading it. I have my glasses on. I just want to tell you why I'm just not picking on John. This is what he wrote in his book years ago. I didn't even know it until I started laughing with you guys about all the nonsense that he did. Okay, so I'll just read this real quick because I'm going to get into the real show. I believe I'm going to do it on Tuesday.
He keeps reading from the book and commenting and tell us how he's going to get into it in the actual show. What more do you have to say on the fucking matter? Is this foreplay, Casey? Because it feels more like you're dirty talking while having a wank. And I have to watch. What more are you going to say about John and what he wrote in his book than what you already have? All the fucking build-up up to this, in your numerous fucking promos, in all your fucking guest appearances. What more do you really have to offer based on what was written in a fucking book in 2018?
But I'll just read the other paragraph. There's so much to this. I had no idea that he talked this way about me. The whole cool thing about Howard Show is everything was real. Why would he start doing phony shit? He would have fake doctors on as guests who would say they're performing plastic surgery on kids just to get the audience angry. Oh. It was sensationalism at its worst. I'm so sorry. I would think some people laughed at it. Some people thought that's outlandish. That can't be real. Oh, is it real or is it not? I can't believe this guy. Sometimes I watch the news and I feel the same way. It was like something a hack morning zoo would do. Okay. All right. Again, we'll get into all this on the show here. All right. There's the camera. Sorry. I didn't mean to not look at you guys, but right there. You or you. All right. Sorry. Guys, we're learning. We're going as we get along. And I'm going to get to you. One paragraph left. I'll be right there.
What the fuck is he learning? He's learning where he put the camera. I thought this guy was a broadcaster or something. What, am I wrong? He was just talking about professionalism in comparison to John. Now he's playing at being an amateur in the midst of learning. Do you see now why everything this guy gets my dabble senses tingling?
You want to say this stuff about me? I'm just going to just be honest. That's all I could do. I'm not doing this to cause even more of a rift, even though you want to fight me. You don't want to do that. And if that was you, I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. But if that was you that contacted my mother, I don't appreciate it. And I would never do that to you. I think you understand.
I really hope there's enough evidence to say that John did do it. Just because I don't want Casey to look silly anymore.
And then I'll just read you just one line here from one of his emails, which I'm going to get into in the show on Tuesday. Everything that he wrote to me. Now I'm hiring an attorney to sue you for slandering me. You have been lying about my career on the Stern Show, including my credits, time spent in the studio. Check your mailbox. You will be served. Okay, thank you. I welcome that. I welcome for some mail that's not a bill. That sounds like fun.
I mean, if it was going to happen, it would have happened by now, wouldn't it? I mean, credit where credit's due. John is full of shit when it comes to stuff like that. I mean, he never really got around to doing anything to Carl, did he? Really?
And then the other thing was, I won't go into it here, but all the things that he calls me, and Casey is a drug addict who was fired because he threatened to beat the shit out of Tom. That's not entirely true. The Tom part isn't true. The other things, yeah, he got right on. Yeah, I got a lot of demons, and they've been that way for a long time. And I want to thank, before I get to the audience here, but the show is, I'm going to read all of the threats. I'm going to read everything that John wrote to me on the show on Tuesday. All right, I just wanted to give you a promo and tell you why I'm doing this. I'm not just doing this just to attack John. I'm doing it because the guy basically just said, I'm the reason for the downfall of the Howard Stern show, even though I worked my ass off there for 8 years or whatever.
Stop calling it a promo, for fuck's sake, you fucking cocktease!
And I want to thank the person. If you guys can see this, I'll tell you more about this on Tuesday too. But someone at the studio made this shirt, put it in the mailbox of the studio, and it says "First Annual DabbleCon T-shirt."
I can't fucking wait. This is going to be riveting. He's going to tell us all about how a T-shirt was made.
Yeah, I'll tell you more about that on Tuesday. Okay, let's go read what you guys have to say. And I'm sorry if, like I said, I'm learning. So I'm sorry if this was a little bit boring. So, all right, let's go. I'm going to do... Sorry. Okay, so I've been almost 20 minutes. I'll go to 25. I'm going to read you guys' stuff, all right? Should I start from the beginning? Here we go. Wait a minute. Tuesday, isn't that when Stuttering John is coming back? Is he? Is that true? Double Dabble? Oh, that's pretty cool. All right. Scripted fight. 65 IQ. No, none of this is scripted, buddy. Promise you that. I'm going to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention that earlier. John is supposed to be making a return today. Oh, wait, no, wait. I don't want to spoil it. No, it's gonna. You'll see.
Joe, Jules David, I do owe you $8 for the Gonzaga bet. I suck. I'm sorry. Did you guys see those games this weekend? How awesome was that? How was Andrea? That's another show right there. Good. Thank you, Terry. I'm glad that sound quality. But Jules, I am sorry. I suck. I thought Gonzaga was going to take it. And, geez, looking at UConn, I don't see anybody beating them.
You didn't say that fucking week ago, did ya? You degenerate fucking gambler. Throwing other people's money away just to look the hero. Well, now you don't look so fucking clever now. I told you all, the safe money is on Kranzaga.
Is this background horrible or what? What should I change it to? Let me know.
Fucking anything.
Guys, you guys can always get a hold of me if you want to get a hold of me. Just email me and let me know how I can improve, what I can do. Because I'm going to have a weekly show. Not just, but I will cover the John thing totally. But I will have actually some content, which is not just Stuttering John stuff. Hopefully make you laugh. And we'll go Tuesday at 8:00. I hope to see you guys there. And I'm going to kill people with that advice, Tony.
Oh, I'm going to be there. We're all going to be there. We can't fucking wait.
Okay, Stut Joe's designed driver. Casey, tell us a story about Stuttering John off air. Okay, I did one of these when he was using everybody to do. I'm going to Stut Joe's design driver. I'm going to save that for Tuesday. It's a long story. They're all long stories, so I'll wait.
Stut Joe's designed driver. Now, I know he's blind, but he's not fucking stupid, is he? The second time, surely you've twigged at that point. Oh, wait, I mean designated. I need new glasses. Should logic dictated they meant he's a fucking alcoholic. Just fucking... Ugh. Now, I know some of you Casey Simps and Shuley tards may be thinking, Cranberry, leave the guy alone. He's no Dabbler, he's alright. Well, here's some classic Dabbler shit right here. Even an Uncle Rican could enjoy.
Yeah, so let's see. Julie, hey Julie. Let's see. Yeah, so let's see. Julie, hey Julie. Let's see. All right, let's go to my God, I never phony one of these but all right. Let's see. Great amazing a weekly and I just got douche chills. Usually I'm the one that gives me douche chills.
Oh, baby, you give me douche chills. Fucking dabble chills. Now, as mentioned earlier, today was supposed to be the day of the return of the chosen one, the Dabbler himself. But it's not. Chrissy Mayer, the queen of the Dabblers, announced on one of her girly shows that there was going to be an interview today, and it was set up by old Frank Pellegrino, who even went on one of those Uncle Fuckers shows and started super chatting. And he wasn't very happy about Shuley's little theory that it's someone either winding him up or speaking on behalf of John so that John can at least plead innocence. But he's no innocent. If he is involved, it's fucking hilarious because he's trolled ya. If it's not him, it's fucking hilarious because people are fucking trolling you lot left, right and centre. But he's definitely not coming. As you go to the stream, this is what you will find. Now, there's been a lot of speculation over who it could be, who it might be. It might just be those damn trolls. It could be John. It could be someone on behalf of John. The rabbi hasn't got a fucking clue. But if you want to know who I'm putting my money on, it's this fella. He's a fucking dark horse. You really, really never know what Wes Webb is up to. I mean, what did I tell you those few episodes ago? The Dabbleverse is not dead. It lives on. We're in the best fucking timeline right now. Who did it? Who's doing it? It's like a fucking murder mystery. It was lovely. It's lovely. I just hope that after what's happened the last few days, that Casey's evidence is fucking watertight. It better be beyond fucking any doubt that it's John. Otherwise, all this cock teasing and edging has been for fucking nothing. Don't leave me with blue balls, Casey. Some of you may be wondering where I've been lately. I've been doing some business for my boy Dabbler. I know you do already, but if you don't, go over there, show him some love, like and subscribe, all that jazz. I've also been on the hit podcast Living in It with Andrea Brower as featured on WATP. We had a lovely chat. As you know, she's the ex-moderator of Stuttering John himself. We had a bit of a chat about the trolls, the lols, and, you know, just going to show peace and unity, peace and love in the Dabbleverse. It is achievable. It really is. So that brings us to the end of this pre-game show. We are a mere hours away from Casey's big reveal. I hope it's good. And if it ain't, I hope he can talk his way out of it. Until next time, watchers.
You gotta show up now. The audition is now. Not a minute and 2 seconds. Now. Not in a week and a half. Now.
Wow. Groovy.
Many people tell me what they want from me. They don't seem to understand. I get your voice back, do she let me wanna be gonna fit inside your plan. Crazy lady is my lady and my steady thing. She started asking why the friends are coming home so late. She found me bursting bodies over the blanket of my coat. So I told you she's a friend and she will numb it down her throat. I found you some nice and I told my way out of it. Yeah, it ain't no big surprise that I told my way out of it.
Here's what you gotta do. You gotta go. Can. That's it. You just can.
Rush out to doing almost anything. I'm moron without a cause. I like to drive real fast because I hate to think that I'm not breaking any laws. Stealing about 20, drinking, sweating, highway star till the comfort on the job is something yank me from my car. I told my high condition and the reason for my speed was rushed to my position cause my colon's barely bleeding. Playing some nice and I told my way out of it. I'm a king of alibis and I told my way out of it. And I knew what I want cause I told my way out of it. Yeah, I told my way out of it.
Wait, you can tape the days of our lives. You don't have to be home for that. Oh, Gene Simmons is here. Yeah, Gene Simmons from Smooch. He's here. I don't know if he's wearing his makeup. I don't know. He's pretty ugly either way, don't you think?
We need someone with a little bit more experience. You're in.
I'm in the band?
No, you're in the bus.
I just got douche chills. Usually I'm the one that gives me douche chills,